Good afternoon. This is my second attempt. I was in the middle of, almost to the end of my first one when the phone rang. It's like, oh, so I jumped out. So I'm back. Let's start over again. We're having a beautiful day. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Windows are open. Fresh air is coming in. Thelma's out in the garden. She's been there most of the day. We did take a break for lunch. I picked up an Italian sandwich and some sun chips for lunch with a chocolate whoopie pie and peanut butter frosting in the middle. She loves those. I love those. So that was our dessert. Then we had a cup of coffee, and then she's back out there. So she did take me up to the garage this morning. I picked up my Jeep after I paid a little over $1,900 in maintenance and repairs. Mostly maintenance. All new tires, all new brakes, all the way around. One control arm in the back that needed to be replaced for $400 or so, and an oil change and a new inspection sticker. Anyway, it's running really smoothly now. There was some kind of a wobble in the drive shaft apparently that was vibrating that I didn't really notice. I mean, an old vehicle that's 21 years old, it's going to vibrate. Well, it doesn't anymore. How nice. So they did a good job, and I'm happy to have it back. Not at all concerned about the cost as much as I don't like to pay those kind of dollars. It's still cheaper than buying another car and getting a used car that you don't know what you have. I know what I have. I'm happy with that. Just a few minutes ago, I did finish reading The 6 Days of Genesis by Paul F. Taylor. Can't say I recommend the book. There are better books out there. Not a bad book, but he brings up a lot of stuff that creates controversy. Like, no, you don't need to go there. So anyway, I'm glad I read the book. I'm glad I finished it. Don't recommend it. I was looking for a textbook that I had from college by the professor I had, Dr. Eugene Merrill, who later went to Dallas Theological Seminary, very intelligent man. He wrote a book, An Historical Survey of the Old Testament. The class was Old Testament Survey, just an overview of Old Testament history, scripture, so on. Very quick overview in one semester. So, but it was an excellent book, and that's where I got started on a lot of my creationist thought that I had never heard before. I heard from him. I was real pleased. I didn't see his book right off, but I came across another book that I really like. I have read this. I have read this entire great big, I say I have. Some of it's just reference stuff in the back, maybe. I can't remember now. Nehemiah Strong. Nehemiah Strong. It's a big, thick book. It's a prepper's book. It's for preppers. This is excellent prepper book by John Dyslin, D-Y-S-L-I-N, John, J-O-H-N, Nehemiah Strong. You can find him online. It's not a cheap book. It's $48 for the book. He also offers a packet of PDFs, electronic documents that you can download, which replace a lot of these forms and things in here. And I didn't buy them originally. I wish I had. I didn't, and I've had the book for over a year, maybe 2 years. It's still out there. Great book. $48 for the book. I think that the electronic files are another $12. I highly recommend getting the file package because you may want them. I haven't printed any of them out yet for forms, but there's some excellent, very entertaining scenarios in here. That's like, yeah, it would be tough to pull it off if you're not associated with a mutual support group of some sort, a prepper group. I hesitate to use the word militia group, but a good militia, moral militia would fit the bill. I don't know. We don't have anything like that around here. We were part of a mutual aid group for a while, We were the old folks in the group. It was something our daughter-in-law was connected with, and we got connected with, and but the people have moved away and it fell apart. So, and we were all too separated by miles anyway. But anyway, great book. Have a good day, folks.